Bro, I don't understand the Adam and Eve story. It doesn't even make sense to me. You're not understanding it because it's symbolism and you're trying to grasp it by literal interpretation. For example, Adam is a metaphor for reason and Eve is a metaphor for feeling. When the emotion or Eve consciousness in any human being is overpowered by the impulse, his reason or Adam also succumbs. The tree of life is referring to the human body. The spinal cord is like an upturned tree with man's hair at its roots and the afferent and efferent nerves as branches. And so the tree of life, or really the tree of the nervous system, bears many enjoyable fruits. And this is referring to the sensations of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. But what is the forbidden fruit that it's talking about, or the apple? It's referring to the experience of at the center of the bodily garden. And the serpent represents the coiled up spinal energy which stimulates the nerves. It gets deeper. God created the human species by materializing the bodies of man and women through the force of his will. And he endowed the new species with the power to create children in a similar immaculate or divine manner. Because his manifestation in the individualized soul had been limited to animals who were instinct bound and lacking potentialities for full reason, God made the first human bodies, symbolically calling them Adam and Eve. To these, for advantageous upward evolution, he transferred the souls or divine essence of two animals. In Adam or man, reason predominated. In Eve or woman, feeling was ascendant, which is expressing the duality or polarity which underlies the phenomenal worlds. Reason and feeling remain in a symbolic heaven of cooperative joy so long as the human mind is not tricked by the serpent energy of animal propensities. The human body was therefore not solely a result of evolution from beasts, but was also produced by an act of special creation by God. The animal forms were too crude to express full divinity, and the human being was uniquely given a tremendous mental capacity of the so-called symbolic thousand-petaled lotus of the brain, as well as an acutely awakened energy centers, you could call them, in the spine. God, or divine consciousness, present within the first created pair, counseled them to enjoy all human sensibilities, but not to put their concentration on touch sensations. These were banned in order to avoid the development of the organ, which would enmesh humanity in the inferior animal method of propagation. The warning not to revive the subconsciously present bestial memories was not heeded. Resuming the way of brute procreation, Adam and Eve fell from the state of heavenly joy which is natural to the original perfect man. And the knowledge of good and evil refers to the cosmic dualistic compulsion. When humans fall under the sway of Maya or illusion through misuse of his feeling and reason, or Adam and Eve consciousness, man relinquishes his right to enter the heavenly garden of divine self-sufficiency. The personal responsibility of every human being is to restore his parents or dual nature to a unified harmony or Eden. Real quick before you go, this sketch is actually a reenactment of Autobiography of a Yogi, a conversation between Sri Yukteswar and Yogananda, Yogananda being the one wondering what's going on with Adam and Eve, and him being told by Yukteswar. So if you want to check out more on this topic in particular, highly recommend the book that Steve Jobs recommended on his deathbed, Autobiography of a Yogi. And if you enjoyed this here little sketch, you feel like you got some value from it, subscribe, stick around, because we're going to be doing a lot more.